Hello everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2 and I have a quick video and something very exciting. So on March 27th, 2022, I will be 50 years old officially. So it's very exciting for me because I've lived for 50 years. It's awesome. I enjoy my life very much and I hope you all do too. So I came up with my very first coloring tag. It is Fantasy for Tammy's 50th. And really, when you think about it, just about anything counts. I pulled out some examples, but I hope y'all know what fantasy is. So, examples. The fantastic world of the Brothers Grimm is fantasy story tales. Obviously, anything that says fantasy is going to count. Fairies. Pretty much anything Camellia does except mandalas is fantasy. You know, she's got mermaids. She's got amazing mythical creatures. She's got safari miniatures because, you know, I consider those fantastical, don't you? Mythical creatures. This is a cute coloring book. I have to do something out of that. R.J. Hampson is fantasy. Matchstick Mouse, definitely fantasy. A mouse having adventures. A million magical creatures. Really just about anything Lulu Mayo does is fantasy. Cute. I mean, I'm not picky. I just thought it would be fun to do a coloring tag that just about anybody could do. I mean, Romantic Country, the whole thing is a fantastical story and it's awesome. I consider that fantasy, don't you? The Book of Prehistoric Beasts, kind of fantasy. I mean, you know, it's fantastical. All the dinosaurs, and who doesn't love dinosaurs? We have to include dinosaurs in fantasy even though they're real, because dinosaurs are awesome. So, Mouse Guard, that's fantasy. That was a comic book. Spot and Dot, that's a fantasy. It's a story, you know, about a cat and a dog who go on adventures. How awesome is that? Star Trek, sci-fi, ooh, science fiction is fantasy. Awesome fantasy, I might add. Very awesome fantasy. We've got fantastical dragons. Now, I won't lie, dragons and unicorns are my fave. I'm a dragon person. Love dragons, love unicorns. I am the dragon, my husband is the unicorn. So I would not be sad if people wanted to color some dragon pictures or unicorn pictures or a dragon and a unicorn together. Those kind of pictures are hard to find, but you know, whatever you feel like. I've got dragon books, you know, dragons, fantasy. Edwina McNamee. This is just a random Edwina McNamee book that I pulled out. Fantasy fantastical. This is a Korean book. Fantasy. Cat coloring therapy 2. That's fantasy. Very cute fantasy, I might add. Fanciful fantasies. Many fantasies there. Fantastical things. Whimsical cats is even fantasy. Fantastical pictures. There are a lot of things that I consider, you know, fantasies. So if you feel like it and you're coloring a picture that's fantasy. Oh, here's another one, like Molly Harrison. All of her stuff is pretty much fantasy. If not, it's gorgeous and we'll count it anyway. So I hope I gave you an idea of fantasy. I hope you will enjoy me. And I know that there are a number of people in the coloring community that have birthdays in March. And at least one of them is named Tammy besides me. So I know that Australian Tammy, I can't think of her channel name right now. For some reason, It's eluding me, but I love watching her. Amazon Tammy, that's it. Amazon Tammy. Her birthday is in March. You know, all the cool people's birthdays are in March. No, I'm sorry. I love you all. You are all great. Thank you for stopping by. If you decide to participate, awesome. Tag me on Instagram. I will put all the details for this in the description below. It will be typed out nice, so you don't have to worry about reading my horrible writing. And I want to thank Michelle from KitsandCaboodles, who helped me come up with this. And I think I even asked Cathy from SpicyCatColors. I was like, oh my gosh, should I do a tag? I was vacillating. I'm like, nah, I don't want to put pressure on people, but this isn't pressure. You can do just about anything and help me and the other fabulous people that have birthdays, and even the people that don't have birthdays, you know, celebrate March, because March is awesome. And that is all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.